investigate, they're going to find the truth and tell you straight. They're exploring themselves and the universe. Andrew's spoiled, Charlie's even worse. The meaning of life, they're going to find out. So sit back and listen, you big trout. That's it up from me anyway. What the bloody hell? They're investigating today.
The Winter Olympics has captured the public's imagination since its inception in 1924, dazzling spectators with feats of cold heroism and icy skill. It features some of the most dangerous sporting events known to man, as well as countless stories of intrigue, scandal, and shock. But Winter Olympic fever is cooling around the world as the effect of climate change and the costs of the event have made it less attractive for host cities. But perhaps the real reason that the Winter Olympics is so cold and icy is because it's been stuck in the Summer Olympics shadow since it was born. So, is the Winter Olympics as important as the Summer Olympics, or should we all drop the facade? Should the Winter Olympic athletes be more respected given the risks they take on their own lives? How can we adapt the Winter Olympics to keep it fresh and relevant into today's sporting audience? And can we ever expect a genuinely fair contest, given the event's history of corruption? Tell me on some of these questions. I'm joined by Charlie Milner, who thought that the biathlon was a multi-staged, all-gender orgy for those who swing both ways. Charlie, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Charlie, who are the Winter Olympics?
They are a dangerous, quite understated person. They're understated. They're a dangerous man.
Who are? Yeah, if they're a man, who are they?
They're dangerous
and understated,
but quite cool.
Give me an example.
Jason Bourne.
Right.
I think the Winter Olympics are Jason Bourne, and then the normal Olympics are kind of Harry Hill. Maybe not Harry Hill. No, the normal Olympics. If the Winter Olympics are Jason Bourne, the normal Olympics.
Can we call the Summer Olympics the Summer Olympics, please? Because we're not calling the Winter Olympics the abnormal Olympics. We're not already taking sides at this point.
That's a problematic perspective.
And we're not here to be
vocab.
And we're not here to be problematic.
No, we're here to solve problems.
We're here to solve problems.
I guess the normal Sorry.
My goodness,
I've
Charlie.
got biases, implicit biases.
Clearly. Well, we'll work through them
Thank
today.
Thank you for highlighting them.
We'll work through it today. There's clearly a lot of biases in the Olympics in general. And we're going to unlearn some stuff. We're going to deconstruct our biases towards different Olympics.
I'd say that if I can return to my analogy.
It would be an honour.
Jason Bourne is the Winter Olympics. And the Summer Olympics are the Monopoly Man.
I think the Winter Olympics is Steve-O. And the normal... you see?
So you're...
Now I'm doing it as well. What's wrong with us?
As long as we accept them, there's no shame in admitting it.
Yes, we're not going to police vocab here.
Yeah,
we're not going to be tough on the consequences of crime. We're going to be tough on the causes of it.
Is this Olympicsm?
This is Olympicsm.
We are.
We're Olympicists, and we hereby apologise at the start. Of this
you will
episode.
learn that actually, I'm actually in favour of the not abnormal.
Yeah, Winter
Olympics, but we'll get into that.
We'll get into that when we discuss the Winter Olympics. What a clean start this has been. The Winter Olympics is Steve-O, and the Summer Olympics is who? Let me flesh it out. The Summer Olympics
I think they're more cringy.
Honor, valor, underdog,
cringy. They're a bit cringy.
Cringy.
I would say that the Winter Olympics. The Summer Olympics are a bit kind of like Vuvuzelas and I Love London, and it's a bit, and then the Winter Olympics are kind of, it's like a lethal bald man in a turtleneck. It's there's something very powerful about them. They're Steve Jobs, Steve Bourne,
a mixture between Steve Jobs and Jason
Tech
Bourne.
CEO, but he'll murder you in a kind of
Steve Jobs
shooting.
He was a ruthless man.
I heard he was, but a bit of an arsehole.
A bit of an arsehole.
Rest in peace, I guess.
Rest in peace, Steve Jobs, but we don't agree with everything you did.
Now, obviously...
So do you think the Winter Olympics is cooler?
I would say so.
Of course you do. You're such a oh mate, it's fucking...
And they're colder as well.
It's just fucking... Nice, give you that.
Continue to lament me.
Oh boy, let's just fucking hit the half pipe with a fucking board. Do you want me and your mates? Me and your mates, let's fucking grab a tray and just fucking... You're a bit of a You've got a snowboarder vibe.
No, you misread me.
No, I don't misread you.
You misread me.
I don't.
I'm a Spanish book and you can only speak English.
Oh no.
That was terrible.
It was bad, yeah.
No, you misread me. I don't like snowboarding. I'm not like doing it in a kind of like, this is really cool. It's just like, it's more the Summer Olympics.
Like it's try hard.
Is just trying a bit hard to be kind of
dick, mate.
No, it's like in the same way that you love the red arrows. It's like your love for the red arrows is very parallel to your love for the Olympics. It's also not a million miles away from your love for Top Gear.
Incorrect. You nearly had it. You nearly had the triple threat there. Yeah, well, I might as well say at the top, I fucking adore the Olympics, so it's an exciting time. This comes with both.
Okay.
This episode is out the day before the Winter Olympic ceremony. I'll be hosting a party to watch the Winter Olympic ceremony if you're interested in coming next Friday, but we'll hash that out. I'm not joking, no.
Do you do that every year?
No, I'm deciding to make it a tradition.
Okay. Will you be wearing like a Union Jack?
No, I think I'll make it specific to the country, the host country, which is, well, it's in Milan.
Milano.
Yeah.
Where you should have been. By the way, we're getting some comments on that.
We should address it. I didn't go.
He didn't go?
I was busy.
No, you weren't. I got him a whole holiday to Milan.
You didn't buy me a Thomas Cook package deal. You bought me flights, and then I was like, well, I'll just have to pay for the rest.
Well, no, because I would have covered plenty of the rest, but you never showed any interest. And even though I got you a Christmas present, which, by the way, you didn't get me one.
I didn't get you one.
And that's on record, on air.
Well, we'll do
no
it
gift for me.
next year. If you do it a bit more convenient.
Well, I have to buy you another holiday.
Yeah, you do have to buy me another holiday. I'd like another holiday, please, and a more convenient time.
Well, I want to thank all the listeners and viewers for putting him on the spot.
And I am sorry for not going to Milan. It would have been great, but I for one love the Olympics. It's my favourite.
You don't have to say which one.
I'm just saying the Olympics in general.
Do you prefer one to the other?
Well, we can get there, can't we?
We can
get
but
there.
But you're not really saying much if you're just saying you like it in general.
Can I not just say express my love of something briefly?
You can.
I love the Olympics, and it's a great time of year. I love both Olympics, not equally. We'll get to that. But the Olympic spirit burns brightly within my heart. You could say that my innards are essentially the Olympic torch. That might explain the acid reflux. But I love the spirit of it. I love watching random sports that I never watch. I love sport on all day. Always flick onto it. It's all great. I love the sportsmanship aspect. It's all sick. However, the Winter Olympics is probably the most corrupt one out of them all. There's been lots of issues with it.
Is that true?
Yeah, there's been lots of scandals.
It's definitely the most dangerous.
100%.
It's fucking lethal, some of it. I have a, it's more impressive for me for that reason. Obviously, it's cool to see, it's amazing to watch Usain Bolt run really fast.
Nice.
But seeing a guy do seeing Eddie the Eagle doing that mad
ski jump.
That jump event is completely off its head.
It's off its tits.
And I was thinking a way of highlighting how dangerous and impressive the Winter Olympics is.
Okay.
Would be, because we look at it and we're like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But to really, really see how amazing it is, if you just got a random man or punter to go before all of the professionals and just try it out and see how, imagine Alan does the luge. Alan from Bournemouth does the luge.
Yeah.
Probably breaks
all of his
back.
Interesting you say that. It's an idea that Horatio and I have come up with before.
Really?
It was, I think, when the Summer Olympics on, we were like, it would be great if they got a normal person to run alongside. So it puts it in perspective, because it's hard when you're seeing the best in the world do it and they're centimeters away from each other. It's hard to really conceptualize how fucking quick or strong or long they are.
It would only serve to
bolster the games.
Yeah, there's no drawback other than maybe humiliating the guy that's doing it, but we'd pick them.
We're not humiliating them. I think that if we kind of give them a sense of honor in our society, they're kind of venerated as to some of the best people out there.
They get a statue.
They get a statue. Yeah, no, I like that. I think it's a good idea. It's hard to put into perspective how talented and skillful these guys really are.
Yeah.
At times.
No, it is. And especially for the Winter Olympics, where you're doing the luge and the bob. We were at the pub the other day watching the bobsleigh or the luge.
We were, yeah.
I mean, it's fucked.
Yeah.
It looks like it doesn't make any sense that. And also, when did they practice it? When are you trying out that? How do you learn?
I have an answer. It's one of our Patreon questions, but we'll do it now here because for once on this podcast, I actually have an answer. I know what happens because my friend was nearly in the Team GB's bobsled.
Really?
Yes.
What
he
happened?
was a cricket player. He's built as they say, a brick shit house. Mm-hmm. Played cricket for a bit.
What are we built like?
We're built like a turnip.
I think I'm built like a kind of trench, or like a small, a
trench,
a puddle.
What, you go inward?
I've got an innie.
You've got an innie?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got an innie. I've got a lump on my belly button at the moment. I think I need to get that checked out.
You should, yeah.
Anyone, the quick poll, is that something to get checked out? A lump of, obviously it's something to get checked out.
I don't think you can get belly button cancer.
No, I double checked. I think it's just a cyst. No, you can get stomach cancer, but I'm sure
disgusting.
it's not that. If any doctors are listening, and is a lump a bad thing in your belly button? It's clearly not.
It's obviously not ideal.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
I don't have one.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
well, I had an innie, and now I've grown an outie.
Because you have a huge cyst coming out of your tummy.
Let me just do it. It's not huge. Don't cook the books right now. You haven't fucking see it. You haven't seen it.
I don't want to.
Just like a bowl of flesh coming out of my belly button. If any doctors are listening, let me know if that's an issue. So he played cricket. He didn't make it into professional cricket, but he was scouted by the Winter Olympics or I don't know what
Committee.
they're called. The board of fucking...
I imagine the scouts are some of the coolest people that have ever existed. They're all called like Sven.
You think the people that scout
I've got
GB bobsled are some of the coolest people?
Yeah, I think they're...
Yeah, actually.
They're kind of...
Now I say it.
Almost nameless.
Nameless?
They're almost kind of anonymous. They've all got sunglasses on. They're all kind of... I was about to say Saudi Arabian, but they're not. They're all kind of Scandinavian.
Yeah, okay.
They don't say much, but when they do, people listen.
So if I'm really... you're watching me and I'm playing cricket, but you see that my muscles are so good that I'd fit well into a bobsled.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi
Who
there.
are you? I'm trying to play cricket. Magnus.
My name is Magnus.
Hello.
You have gift.
Of what?
Pass me your hand. And then I reach into my pocket and I grab some snow and I put it in your hand and it says, you should be doing the Olympics at the winter ones.
That was pretty fucking cool. I'll give you that.
And then I disappear.
That's sick. Yeah, he is the coolest person in the world. Mm-hmm. That's fair enough.
That's how they do it. That's how I would do it.
But yeah, he was scouted for bobsled for England.
Pretty amazing. What was he doing? What was he doing when he got scouted?
I think he was just playing cricket. He wasn't rolling down a hill. They don't just go to nearby hills to see if anyone's running down there with a tray.
Where in life do we almost bobsled other than like sledding? Is there any position?
Car.
I guess or in those like airport like little kind of sleepy tank things? Like where are you? I guess
what the fuck is an airport sleepy tank? What the fuck are you talking
You've
about?
never been in an airport sleepy tank?
What is an airport sleepy tank and why is that like bobsledding?
Well, it's because they're very small portable devices where you go and sleep for a bit in the airport.
Never been in one.
Okay, well, you haven't travelled much. You went on holiday once last year to like France.
You're leaving a lot of legs out to me today. Grotesque belly button boy who doesn't leave the country. Thanks, Charlie.
Who loves the Red Arrows and Top Gear.
And Top Gear.
It's quite a sad picture, that, actually.
It is a quite sad picture, that.
Whereas I am kind of this... very hard to define mix of
cool Norwegian
international
snowboardy.
I don't snowboard.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Go fuck yourself. Actually, I don't snowboard.
I do look like I could snowboard.
Yeah,
but that would be
no. You look like you've got the vibe.
A bit gauche.
It would, yeah. So no, he was. I don't know where else you get close to bobsledding. Tobogganing is basically bobsledding, isn't it? But how often are we tobogganing?
Do you think the Team India do much bobsled?
No, I don't.
Send bobsled.
No.
Send
bobsled.
Yeah, you know send bobs?
No. Send bobs.
Send bobs like send boobs.
Oh right. That's the only bobsledding the Indians are doing. Send bobsled. You've got it, kid.
Magnus scouted a few of them.
Just before we go, because
Absolutely.
we didn't finish who the Winter and the Summer Olympics are as guys.
For me, it's the Monopoly Man or Jason Bourne.
So you think the Summer
Monopoly.
Olympics is the Monopoly Man?
Yeah.
And Jason Bourne. I think the
Garish.
Winter Olympics is Steve-O, and then the Summer Olympics, Valor, Honor.
Dame Kelly Phelps.
You've confused so many names there.
What's her name?
Dame Kelly Holmes and Michael Phelps. Dame Kelly Phelps.
Kelly Holmes is an honourable lady.
Well, to be honest,
let's give it to Kelly.
But that's you can't say what's the Summer Olympics and then just name an Olympian.
All right.
Because Sebastian Coe does make some sense. I'm sure he's done some shit.
No, I don't like him at all.
What about like someone who's won like a Pride of Britain award?
George Sampson?
George Sampson. Has he won a Pride of Britain
No,
award?
but he should. He deserves it. He's an incredible dancer.
Yeah, and he's honourable, I guess.
There we go.
All right, okay. The Winter Olympics is Steve-O and the Summer Olympics is George Sampson.
Who's winter or summer out of me and you?
I'm summer, you're winter.
Okay.
Honourable.
Bold.
Dumb.
Understated.
Valuable.
Cringy.
Honourable. Lovely. Pride.
Shame.
Dirt. Yeah. No, I like those as the guys. And look, we're going to develop this. We're going to work out exactly what we think about each of these games.
Should we touch on the Special Olympics and the Paralympics?
I think we
Let's
avoid those.
Let's acknowledge
topics.
them.
Shout out
to you guys.
A special.
Your day will come. Obviously, one of the problems that a lot of people seem to have with the Winter Olympics is that it's kind of unfair on countries without any snow.
Yes.
Hot countries.
Yes.
Say.
Thank you.
Jamaica.
Very good. Yeah.
As is referred to in Cool Runnings.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've got away or Spain, where there's no snow really.
Okay. Yeah. We don't need to name any more.
Or
countries. Yeah. Iran.
Madagascar or Iran.
Yeah.
Which is going through a lot as it is.
Yeah. So let's not try and get a bobsleigh team together in Iran. Maybe sort out your politics. That's a direct message to you, Iran.
To the supreme leader.
Yeah.
The supremely annoying leader, actually.
Oh!
Yeah, what I was thinking is to kind of level the playing field. level the playing field.
What was that?
What we need to do is positively handicap countries with snow. So I think, for example, India get massive skis.
Does massive skis help?
I believe it must do. You could.
I don't think
they're big
so.
enough.
There's obviously a fucking.
If they're big enough, you finish immediately.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah.
Or
I see.
or like an e-powered bobsled.
Okay.
Sweden, maybe we'll even shrink your skis because it's snow.
Yeah, I think we could penalise the guys with snow and bolster the guys without.
And also,
snow.
I feel that, stop fucking complaining because you haven't got snow. We should just be best at something. I think for example, the UK, I imagine, do quite averagely at the Winter Olympics.
We do all right, mate.
Fine, we don't have snow.
You do all right, mate. Relax.
Don't take it
Fucking hell.
personally.
Well, it is. You're in Great Britain right now, and we're gearing up for the big run.
My
It's going to
friend-
be our best year ever, apparently.
Do you think so?
The experts do.
Who's the expert?
What do you want me to
Who's
say?
the Michael Jordan?
Sir Charles Norwich says
Okay.
he's big into his analysis. He's run all the numbers, and this is going to be our year. Happy with that?
I'm delighted with that.
Yeah.
What I was thinking is, rather than complaining that we can't fucking ski properly
Right.
as a country,
Yeah.
commit to another sport. My friend works for a refugee charity, and there's a Liberian guy who apparently wants to make orange peeling in one go huge in this country.
In one go.
Like when you peel an orange without breaking the peel.
What the fuck?
He's thinking like that could be like a huge sport here.
A sport?
As a sport, a singular
That's
orange
like
peel with no mess.
That's like a game at Christmas.
It's a sport.
It's not a sport.
You'll break a sweat. The pros will break a
Yeah.
The pros will break a sweat
Yeah, I imagine
doing
they
some
would.
satsumas.
Yeah.
So maybe we just commit to that. Like, start
So
a new
your friend
sport.
knows a Liberian refugee who wants to bring the sport of orange peeling over to the
And I think we
UK.
should take him seriously.
Is it a big thing in Liberia?
I don't know. I think he's just trying to make it a big thing here.
Or
He
he's
can
just
see the
mad.
market. He can see that England could
okay.
easily be the country where the top orange peeling country is probably going to be between England and maybe Switzerland.
Not Liberia.
No, the Liberians.
Well, we know one Liberian man, and he's really into orange peeling, which suggests to me that maybe
Okay,
there's
fine.
a culture.
Liberia, England versus Liberia will be gold and silver.
Yeah, what's the orange peeling league called?
The Manda International.
Okay, Mandarin International Orange Peeling League.
Yeah.
Do we complain that we don't have any snow here? I don't think we do.
No, but I think there's a criticism that's often levied unfairly against Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, those countries that don't have snow, how are they meant to compete?
fuck off?
Yeah, fuck
Get better
off.
at orange peeling or make
Yeah.
your own sport.
Yeah, I think.
Commit to darts.
Yeah.
If I was a country which was bad at sport in general, I would bin off all sports other than one and enforce
just
it.
funnel everything into
conscription
there.
it. Like make everybody is playing darts. In,
Yeah, okay.
North Macedonia.
Can you do like a desert Olympics?
You
like a
probably
sand
could.
Olympics?
You probably could.
And just do like, well, you can do sand
But I
skiing.
think that would be subject to a lot of there'd be a lot of racists that would jump on that because they'd be like,
Why?
I just think that they would have an issue with that and start using slurs against the people with loads of sand in their countries. I just think they would.
It is a nightmare trying to organise anything in this climate. Isn't
But
it?
I think particularly with the sand Olympics, you're going to get some nasty
It
shit.
sounds racist.
It does.
It sounds like a racist event, the Sand Olympics.
And there'll be all sorts of nastiness, and I don't think we need any more of that.
Horribleness.
So let's think of let's go wholesome with it. Orange peeling.
Yeah. One of my favourite events of the Winter Olympics is the double luge. What the fuck is going on with the double luge? For those of you that don't know what the double luge is, the luge is where someone is on their back, essentially on a tray that goes down a very perilous ice path. Shoot.
I think
A shoot.
I think that's a good.
I think it's a
description.
shoot. And the double luge is when another one lies on top of the one man who's lying on the tray. Now, what the fuck is going on with the second man? Okay, I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure there's something that
But
makes
what could it
sense
be?
about it.
I only found out about it
what
today.
What in the world could it be?
I only know about this literally because
Is this the first time you've seen it?
Yeah, today
It's
when you
absolutely
told me.
mad. I'll put a little video of them doing it up there. Look, I know the guy underneath is doing something. That's fair. You get on the tray. There's a single luge. Luge and skeleton can be a bit confusing in some ways because you're like, surely you just go with the track. But no, there's a leaning aspect to it. So, there's a kind of an element of steering when you're on the board. Why have we chucked another guy on top of another one?
I think
What's the point?
I think it probably is about making it even harder to steal because you've got like Roger
Yeah.
from wherever on top of you.
Wales.
Why?
I don't know. Why not?
Well,
Why not is the question.
Roger from Wales. Yeah, or North Macedonia.
Yeah.
Who's just like sat on top of you. Also, I think it would be hard because I honestly think I would get aroused if I was on the bottom. Like, how could you not? You're getting stimulated constantly by this like mad ice vibrations.
I think you'll be too
and
terrified.
you've got Roger on top of you. Well, no, because it would be. Do you think so?
Yeah. Have you seen how quick they go?
Yeah, it's horrific.
It's fucking clapped. It's what the fuck is going on with it? Why is there a man on top of another man hurtling down this ice rink? I fucking love the double luge. It's ridiculous.
I
and
didn't know
nonsense.
it existed.
Yeah.
Why do we not all know about this? Because it's.
I don't know. And
it's
then
the
why
maddest
is
looking
there?
one.
Why is there a double luge but not a double skeleton? The skeleton's where you face forward. A luge is
I
where
think maybe
you
it's too
face backwards.
dangerous.
Why? If we're chucking men on top of men and women on top of women and hurting them down an ice rink, there's such to stack 4 of them up there. I did see if there was any more than doubles. Never existed,
Never.
sadly. Not in official capacities, which
Okay.
I imagine.
I'm sure
means.
people are like cowboys will be doing.
Yes, cowboys
Swiss
will be doing
cowboys
it.
will
They'll
be-
take a break from the tavern in their dusty, on the dusty lane of.
Get the
I
luge
don't
out.
fucking know. And get the luge out.
Dusty
and go to the
lane.
ice rink. Dusty lane.
I think that event
Yeah.
and the what's it called? Obviously, it goes without saying that the big jump is completely off its head.
This is the ski jump.
Ridiculous.
I think the double luge is crazier than the ski jump.
I think the other one that's kind of baffling is the cross-country skiing shooting biathlon.
Yes.
Where it's like, surely by that logic, what the fuck are we doing? What's the shooting for? And by that logic, should there not be kind of an archery element to like
There used
a
to be
drive-by
archery.
archery to the fucking
Yeah, well, let's bring
luge?
drive-bys into it. If we're doing...
Yeah, like a fucking pistol whipping.
Oh, so you're trying to plan the Ghetto Olympics now?
Yes.
What else would be?
Graffiti
High
and
jump,
smoking.
high jump, but it's off the bouncing car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in risky territory here, just saying, but we're going to keep going.
Sort of public urination.
Fuck me! Public urination?
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. Petty crime, theft.
Yeah, okay, now we're just naming... It's not as fun.
GBH.
You're not,
GBH.
Okay, you're not making it very fun. You're just naming problems with the marginalised black community in America rather
No, I'm
than...
not. I pee in the street all the time.
Okay, make grievous bodily harm into an Olympic sport.
Okay, who can batter that?
I
man
imagine
the
that's what
worst?
it would be. Yeah. So we're going to move on from the Ghetto Olympics because it's risky sledding. Yeah. Biathlon, I imagine that I think it's probably a Nordic or maybe even specific to Switzerland. Some sort of cultural, there'll be a hunting thing, won't it? And that then develops into a sport.
Feels a bit nasty.
It does feel a bit nasty.
Feels a bit kind of Nazi.
It does. Well, I'll tell you what, it is.
Why?
Well, not necessarily Nazi, but there used to be an event where it was kind of within the tradition of the biathlon where they would just have army units who would ski and shoot because it's a similar thing, isn't it? It was exactly the same thing. But they used to have army units
Who were competing?
yeah, in the Olympics against different countries. So you'd have like the Swedish army versus the Swiss
And they were
army.
shooting at each other.
The Swiss army, what are they going to bloody do?
They'll probably get a load of screwdrivers
Nearly
out of their
there.
pockets.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, but that's that. Yeah.
They shoot at each other.
No, it wasn't a free-for-all Call of Duty murder scene.
Good.
This guy plays games.
Murder scene.
Murder scene. No, just like different armies would compete against each other in that similar kind of event. But it shows that there's a tradition of, I guess, it's a hunty thing.
I do think that, although I do prefer it and it's less cringy, what comes with that is that it feels a lot meaner. And I
Yes.
don't know if I am basing
the Winter Olympics in general.
I think it's a bit mean.
Right.
I am only basing that off Cool Runnings.
Because of the racism displayed towards the Jamaican
Yeah,
team.
everyone was pretty nasty in that film.
Are you basing most of this investigation on Cool Runnings?
It's occupied a lot of my research.
I imagine so, yeah. Have you seen
love
much
it.
of the Winter Olympics?
I've seen Cool Runnings,
Okay, yeah.
but I think I know what I'm talking about,
Oh, all right.
and I'm entitled to my opinion.
Yeah, man, you do your thing. When has knowledge ever stopped us before?
Do you have any preference between luge, bobsled, and skeleton? And
I do, actually.
And what's the coolest event in the whole of the Winter Olympics playground or the Winter Olympic Park?
Right, we're going to do the playground thing again, fine. Team GB are particularly good at the skeleton, particularly with the women's.
And therefore we like them.
And therefore we like it, yes, because
Because
we are
we
Team
love our
GB. We love Team GB.
This is what I mean with the kind of cringy Olympics thing.
I don't give a fuck if it's cringy, man. It's the best thing ever. It's like sport you can really get behind.
It's like it reminds me of sort of the Jubilee.
Yeah, it's so Jubilee.
It's very Jubilee.
Having little corner bunting,
fucking cake.
finger sandwiches.
Yeah.
I'm all fucking for it. It's the one time I feel like I can really get behind the country.
Okay. Well, in that
I
case,
support Team GB way
Fuck
more
it.
than I support England football.
that's odd.
Because England football feels meaner. Team GB is just sweet. It's like, oh, look, we've got Amy from Sheffield who's like really good at badminton. Get her on.
It's
Go
not like
and beat
it's
them.
not sports day. It's not like a school sports day.
It is a bit. When we
guess
think
it is.
about
I
it,
guess it is a bit.
It's not far off a school sports day at all.
But we're all invited, and it's the big school that is the country of England and
The world.
Great Britain and Northern
The
Ireland.
world.
The school that is the world.
It's the world's sports day.
Yeah.
That's lovely, Charlie. That's really, really lovely. What was I saying?
Don't know.
Is it meaner? I don't know. I think people are meaner in the snow. I think there's something about ski outfits that make people meaner.
More ruthless.
Yeah, I think because you know those ladies that go around in like the one piece things with a really like a belt.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And
No.
like a big woolly hat.
Yeah, there's something
I
more
think
callous. There's a callousness that comes with it. I
There
think
is.
I think it's to do with
Rosé at lunch being racist.
It's
to
the
a
wealth.
waiter.
It's the wealth.
It's the
element.
wealth. That's exactly.
You need to have
what it is.
Wonga to go skiing.
You do.
Ratchet skiing is what? Just like getting some fucking like plastic boxes under your feet and just strapping them on with sellotape or duct tape.
Yeah.
That is it, really.
Yeah, and just going down a muddy hill.
That's the working man's skiing.
Yeah, that's the working man skiing.
Whereas the kind of cunty side of skiing is
All of it.
Aperol Spritz,
Aperol Spritz,
kind
beef
of
tartare.
Vogue cigarettes.
Yeah, Vogue cigarettes, a fluffy hat, and a tight
Cackling
one-piece
laughter.
suit. Yeah, and
Not
just
finished-
being like rude.
Yeah.
But then I don't think that translates to the Winter Olympics because it's a place where competitors from all around the world can come together to compete fairly for the spoils of war.
Now, if you were a Winter Olympic sport,
Yes.
what would you be?
If I was a sport, not if I had to participate in a sport.
If you had to participate?
I think I would participate in the curling.
Andrew Kerwin.
Andrew Curling one. You see? It flows like a butterfly.
That's what
And
you
I'll
said.
be stinging like a bee on the curling ice, I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of one step
That's
up.
something you'd say. I reckon you'd be like, hello, everybody. They don't call me Andrew Kerwin for nothing.
And do that clap. He's going to do it, guys.
And then you'd have a very
and I'll
unique...
go Curlwin, and then I'll throw it, and then I'll win gold.
But you know how the thing that would make you more of a talisman
Yes.
for the team is that all the other people use brooms and stuff, right?
Yeah.
To like, move the ice about. I'd like remove friction from the ice. You would be getting your whole body down there. You'd be kissing the ice. You'd be gyrating on it. It would be kind of like
Right.
Strictly Come Dancing, Strictly Come Curling. And it's you absolutely making love to that ice. You're like, you don't, in order to manipulate the ice, you have to
Come one with the ice.
Yes,
Fuse with the ice.
dominate the ice.
I think it would kind of tarnish my quite family-friendly image that we were discussing there of Andrew Curling Kerwin, and then he's just banging the ice.
Well,
as he
no,
goes
because
down.
that's why it's much more. Although it sounds horny, it's more read as a passion thing. It's like
Right.
samba.
This guy loves curling.
You're
in
the
Winter
samba
Olympics.
equivalent for curling.
Yeah, I do see that. Yeah, I think I'd become a star given my passion for the Winter. I'd be like the next Chris Hoy, but for curling.
Yeah.
The
Andrew Kerwin.
the next Eve Muirhead, for example.
Who's that, please?
She is our curling captain, or she was at least last time. I
Good.
believe.
That's good ball knowledge.
It's pretty sad knowledge, isn't it? But I didn't even have to look that one up. That's
Really?
memory from last time. The curling's
Last time
fucking lit.
what?
The last Winter Olympics.
Oh,
What do you mean? What do you mean? What?
I don't know. I thought maybe you've had this conversation many times.
No, I've discussed Eve Muirhead. Yeah, I think probably curling. It's more of a Scottish thing. The Scottish are very good at
Aye.
curling because there's actually I think 95% or around there. Don't come at me again. Of all of the stones made for curling are made on like a Scottish island because the stones are perfect for it.
Really?
Yeah.
They're made out of granite, I think.
I
Is that right?
wouldn't know.
I think they're made out of some very serious stone. That's an amazing fact, though.
It is a good
The
fact.
curling island,
The curling island, yeah. And what does it look like?
a massive.
Not to be confused with the curling iron. Bloody hell.
What's that?
What's a curling iron?
Oh, when you get your hair curled.
Yeah, you're damn right.
I've got
Chaz.
natural curls. I wouldn't know.
You do.
I don't need to
Look
bother.
like a microphone. So yeah, what would yours be?
Mine would be. I think I would do the big jump.
Yeah,
Now, it sounds like an obvious choice, but I think the freedom, I'd finally feel like, fuck, I'm free.
you have the vibe of a snowboarder, but the brain of a ski jumper.
That's very kind of you to say.
That's a
that.
pleasure, actually,
Thank you.
because I think that is a compliment.
I think it is.
Yeah. Rather than Andrew Curling Kerwin, this loser.
They don't call me Kerwin for
kind
nothing.
of for nothing, and then just bangs the ice. Yeah. Hey, if passion's a bad thing, then well, I'm the worst. So
You look like somebody who absolutely bums, I'm going to say it, bums skiing.
horrible.
Loves skiing.
I used to go skiing, and then my parents divorced.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. We're going to get into that one intensely on Andrew and Charlie Investigate.
Skates
Divorce.
That will be a big one. Well, I used to go a fair amount, and then we stopped going because we couldn't afford it since the divorce.
Oh, times were.
Times were tough.
We couldn't even go skiing no more.
Why can't we go skiing, Mummy and Daddy? I want to go back to the
We
mountains.
had to go Mallorca instead.
Yeah, God. Did 3 weeks on Lanzarote instead.
It was hard.
Yeah, it was a tough, barren years.
Ain't
for
nothing
the-
but gruel.
barren years for the Kerwins. Ain't nothing but chicken.
Chutney?
Coco van? Anyway.
When I was 12,
Hmm.
I have a lot of younger relatives.
Right.
And I kind of brought this kind of harem. Can I say that without it sounding weird?
It sounds weird.
Fine. This squad of young relatives out onto the slopes, and then a lot of them kind of fell down the hill, and I like nearly got one of them like seriously.
Why? What were you? What
They
was
were just
your
kind of
role in
fall.
it?
It was just like having these little gnomes that were just like sliding off everywhere, and I lost control of everyone.
Were you meant to be in charge?
I was meant to be kind of the responsible adult.
12-year-old.
I didn't tell anyone I was doing it. I was just like, let's go out there.
Oh right, yeah.
And apparently there was in the same, like recently, last year, in 2025 in Austria, a baby fell down a 160-foot mountain in a pram and was fine, lived.
What?
Just flew out of the pram. It wasn't like a drop. It was like it went down like a hill.
Oh, like a hill, yeah.
In the pram.
And just kind of was it in the pram?
For a lot of it, and then it got like
Got
flown
biffed out
of
at
it.
the end, but it
And
survived.
that reminds me of that time where, like, honestly, I had like just dwarfs, just my little
Yeah.
relatives, just like.
People, it's a dangerous place out there, skiing. I nearly died. It was
Did
closest I've ever been to death is skiing. Got on a chairlift, and it was over a ravine. And I don't know what happened. I was quite young. But for some reason, I didn't get in. I think I was small. I didn't get in well enough. Slipped down. My dad caught me.
You joking?
No. My dad and my dad's friend at that point.
Caught you?
Caught me.
By what? By your hand?
Yeah. I was dangling over a ravine.
That's crazy.
It's fucking mad, yeah. And my mum was behind watching all of it, being like panicking, and she was signalling to the guys to stop. But she thought, mad French man, just thought she was waving, "Oh, silly English lady," and didn't hit.
That's
didn't
horrific.
hit the
How do I
fucking
not know
brakes
that?
for ages.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking. Yeah, nearly died.
Would you have died, do you think, certain death?
100%. Yeah, it was just like it was a ravine.
So your dad saved your life. That's quite...
Yeah.
Did it bring you closer?
Yes, it did.
Do you look at him and think, I didn't just come out of you. I stayed because of you.
Yeah, okay. I was standing at the bottom of a slope one time talking to my friend, and then my mum has been watching most of my near-death experiences on the slopes, and he saw this guy coming down the slopes and was clearly just fucked, like just out of control, and was going so quickly and just couldn't stop, and she was looking at him like, he's heading straight for me. And then I was just chatting to my friend. None of us saw it at all.
And he
just smacked into me. I went fucking flying. But because I had no idea I was about to get struck, my body was so relaxed. So I was just genuinely just got up completely fine. And then my friend's dad punched him.
What?
Yeah, my friend's dad was a bit of a fucking madman.
Punched him?
Yep. He also is a man who hit a 16-year-old boy with a torch at a party because he wasn't meant to be there. So that's...
He sounds like a nutter.
Yeah, a bit mad.
Have you seen Daddy Chill?
Maybe. I've heard the reference.
Ignore me then. We've focused up to this point mainly on snow. There is a huge ice element.
We haven't addressed the ice.
Winter Olympics, which is fucked. And can you ice skate?
Nope.
I can't ice skate. I worked at Somerset House ice rink, as you know.
I know.
And Ben Fogle came and Helena Bonham Carter came, and I took their jumpers and smelled them.
Yes.
And
Well
for the staff party, I did some ketamine. I'm sorry to say it, but I did. And I went ice skating and hit my head.
Oh, you dickhead.
And
You
there's no
silly
sympathy.
sausage.
There's no sympathy for
No,
that.
don't do... That's a ridiculous suggestion.
I actually couldn't even feel sorry for myself.
But you can't even ice skate at the best of times.
No.
Let alone with some horse tea in your N. Yeah, that's a fucking nightmare. No, I've always embarrassed myself on ice skating. I think ice skating is lame if you're good at it.
I think that's unfair.
I've been with some
What about
friends.
Torval and Dean?
No,
The
not
Ice
them.
World's Power Cup.
I'm so sorry to Torval and Dean. I don't mean them.
Do we like them?
Yeah, we like Torval and Dean.
They're kind of like the
Can't.
Beckhams of the ice.
Of the
sheet.
ice skating world.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a different time, you must remember. No, like if you're going ice skating and then your like one of your mates rocks up and he's just like doing swivels. You're like, who the fuck, where have you learned that? I'm not saying it's like, I'm not saying it's a gay thing at all.
Sounds like
No. I'm saying it's like...
Where have you learned that? With someone's cock in your mouth? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying at all. That would impress me even more so. Not that it
The
impresses
Plaza
me.
Ice Skating World Championships.
It's like, it reeks of privilege again. It was like, oh, you've been taken to the ice rink on a regular basis. Why have you got regular access to an ice rink? That's my question.
You might live near a lake in the east coast of Canada.
Which none of my friends do. So that would add to the... I think it's just a bit fucking suspicious.
Yeah, fine. But is there kind of a cool side of it again? Like ice hockey's quite
Ice hockey's cool.
Larry.
Yeah.
That's there's no frills on it. You just don't like the kind of more,
Hobby.
You don't like the kind of more like showy, sort of like pirouette-y side of it. By the way,
I do.
I will put a video of this, but I will blur her face in her honor. But there's a video of Teresa talking about Gemma Collins' appearance on Dancing on Ice.
Yeah.
Have I shown you that video?
Maybe.
I'm going to put it in.
Put it in.
It's her.
So do you just want us to watch it for a bit?
Do you remember when Gemma Collins fell over?
Oh, yeah.
I was delighted with that. And she really hurt herself.
What were you saying about her tits?
Yeah.
What were you saying about her tits?
I said they were so big when she fell over, she should have bounced back up again.
Thank you very much, Teresa.
Well, after a lovely aside from Teresa, and it's always good to get her on the pod, it's time for us to sled.
Of course.
Sled, of course, our way over to Thinker's Corner. It's very cold there.
I would imagine so.
Yes, there's icicles in the crevices of the walls.
Our Thinker's got little kind of icicles coming out their nose.
They're all blue. They're all blue because they're really cold. That's the extent that we're going to do.
But they're okay? Or they're fucked?
They're fine. They're a bit cold.
Are they like frostbitten?
No, but bearing in mind, a lot of these thinkers are going to be relative experts on the Winter Olympic Games, so they're not exactly adverse or alien to being cold. They're out there on a regular basis. They've got their long johns on and they're ready to do this.
Yeah.
So we're going to kick us off with some quotes as ever. And to start us off, we've got Baron Pierre de Coubertin, who is the founder/restorer of the modern Olympic Games.
Hello, Baron.
Please, take it away, Pierre. The important thing in the Olympic Games is not winning, but taking part. Just as in life, what counts is not the victory, but the struggle. Thank you, Pierre.
Thank you,
can go
Baron.
right now.
Is he called Baron or Pierre?
Baron Pierre. I imagine that means he's a baron.
Oh, he's just a Baron.
But do they have that in France? Well,
Who
I think his
cares?
name is Pierre.
Who cares?
We're going to call him Pierre. Is the taking part the only thing that's important?
If you're going with that logic, then we should all be in the Olympics. I should be an Olympian then.
Why is that logic?
Because if it's about taking part and not about skill at all, then let me be in the fucking GB bobsled.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you know what I mean?
But even with the Olympics, it's an honour to be there, to be an Olympian.
In the winter ones, in the normal ones, not normal. I'm an Olympicist. My Olympicism is really bad. Actually,
It's worse than I thought.
I'm well.
Right, yeah, okay, yeah. You need help. Right.
My head's all broken, and my heart hurts.
And your heart hurts too.
Yeah, I guess it is about taking part. Although, if you take part and like do some awful thing, like if you do some really horrible shit on the slopes,
Right.
like either like kind of slurs, open defecation,
Yep.
like doing that, then actually it's about how you take part.
Yeah.
It's not about just taking part.
Yeah.
It's like if you really do some damaging, if you hurt someone,
Yeah, if you like diddled a kid whilst you're doing the slalom.
we don't need to bring. I think we should. You know what? I'm personally.
Oh, fuck
I've
off,
got more
Charlie.
previous. I got more previous. I think I need to not talk about pedos for at least 4 months.
Great, then don't respond.
Okay.
Then just say, yeah, ha ha ha.
Yes. Haha.
There you go. Yeah, there's obviously there's an honour in taking part, but cheating, taking part, all this doping, all these.
It's about how you
doping.
take part.
All this doping.
If you're doping, diddling, shouting, farting, or crying. In fact, you're allowed to cry.
You're allowed to fart.
If you're doping, diddling,
We've got to get another D there.
Yeah.
If you're doping, diddling, or dawdling.
doing horrible stuff.
Yeah, okay, that kind of wraps it up, actually. That's nice.
If you're doping, diddling, doing horrible stuff, then you should have stayed at home.
So
then
you're
you're not
kind of
welcome
right, Pierre, but you haven't considered that people can do horrible things.
The banality of evil.
Well, Pierre's back out.
Well,
This is awkward now.
He better be following it up with something a lot stronger.
This is awkward now.
He needs to redo
We
his-
don't usually have
Do
to
himself
revisit him.
justice,
Take it away again, Pierre.
if you must.
Winter sports are some of the purest sports. They will help us watch over the sporting ideal and keep it from harm. Thank you, Pierre.
Now,
what are you talking about there, Pierre? Winter sports are some of the purest sports. Is that just because there's snow involved and snow is pure? I'm not sure they are pure.
Well-
I don't think the half pipe is very pure when you've got guys smoking a fat doobie, having some cans of fucking lager and doing like a 888 360 vortex on there. What's wrong with a fucking just go down and politely and say thank you for letting me compete?
okay, sorry, your Olympicism and your Top Gearism is coming out quite strongly there. They're not all.
They're all
smoking.
They're all dope smoking Nellies. They're all dope smoking
No,
baddies.
they're not. A lot of them are actually professional athletes.
Well, then wear
athletes.
thinner trousers. You're at the Olympics.
Thinner trousers.
Yeah.
Are they? What do you mean by
They
that?
wear fat trousers. Look at me. I'm
So to look cool.
To look fucking cool. The Olympics isn't about being cool. It's about competing with the best.
I guess there is a period. He's kind of. I often revisit this analogy as I.
What, Pierre?
No. What?
Pierre. You know Pierre?
No, I don't know this guy. And I don't,
Okay,
I don't
fine.
much trust him.
Fine, yeah.
I often revisit this analogy, but you know the Simpsons boob lady, where it's kind of like we're watching over these sport. He's kind of to me.
Boob lady?
What?
Stop saying what? What do you mean
The
boob lady?
Simpsons boob woman.
Who's the boob woman in The Simpsons?
At the end of The Simpsons, who like
The end?
directs Homer to like East in the Simpsons movie.
In the movie.
I'm
Yeah.
getting that vibe from this.
Yeah.
It's a bit kind of hurdly-girdly.
Hurdly-girdly.
Yeah.
What, this quote is hurdly-girdly?
Yeah.
Let me just read the quote out
What is
again.
hurdly-girdly?
Nothing. Let me just read the quote out again and you tell me why you're responding to this with it's a bit hurdly-girdly. Winter sports are some of the purest sports. They will help us watch over the sporting ideal and keep it from harm. Where's the hurdle-girdle?
It's a bit kind of wishy-washy hurdle-girdle.
Okay.
Blurredly.
So it's hurdly-girdly is a synonym for wishy-washy.
Please.
Any more synonyms for wishy-washy?
Secatao.
Second.
Secatao.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit wishy-washy. It's a bit hurdly-girdly. It's a bit secatao. You know, I understand. I get you now, yeah. It's a bit fucking...
Although, to be fair...
Right, he's gone in.
No, he's come out, Pierre. You've got to stand on business.
Yeah.
It's that he's slightly redeemed himself for me there, because previously I was thinking, this guy's not even, this guy doesn't know his knob from his arse.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking, he's got a heart.
His skis from his sled, that would have been a bit nicer for this family-friendly.
His knob from his gooch.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they're the purest sports.
Because it's very outdoorsy. It's kind of, you're just going down. It's mountainous. It's outdoorsy.
Surely.
Olympics is very indoorsy.
The Olympics are all of the purest sports, mostly, but surely like running is the purest sport. That's the purest sport. Who can get from there to there quickest?
I can't argue with that.
You can't argue with it.
No,
I don't think the fucking double luge is very pure. Quite frankly, I think it's perverted.
We still appreciate the fact that he's trying to find some.
What else is pure? This half pipe is not pure. There's a bunch of good
It's a
for
Bunsen
nothing.
burner.
It's a bunch of good for nothing teenagers who are half jacked up on crack, going down, spinning around, and then saying to the camera, "I'm gonna buy weed after. Get out of here." And then you've got the fucking biathlon, which is just some perverts cross country skiing, then shooting things.
Clarkson.
And then you've got
Mike co-host Clarkson.
and then you've got fucking what else is there?
Bloody ecstasy in the flipping Powerade.
Ecstasy in the Powerade.
It's just more. There's something more exciting about it than the regular Olympics. I'm sorry.
No.
The Summer Olympics. It just doesn't sound right. The Summer Olympics is for everyone. The Winter Olympics is for those with taste.
Okay.
And I'll die upon that mountain.
Look, I'm a big fan of the addition of the you might die. But that's always a good addition.
The fucking luge and the big jump, you might die.
And speaking of ski jumps, we're going to bring Eddie the Eagle out here. Welcome, Eddie.
Good morning.
Would you like to just take us away?
Speaking his accent, please.
Where's he from?
He's a plasterer, so you're welcome to assume something.
You don't think he's Northern?
Go on then, yeah.
I don't think he is Northern.
I think he's more London. Yo, you lot.
Oi. Oi, no matter how many say you can't do something, use that as inspiration to prove them wrong, yeah? Thanks, Eddie. No matter how many people say you can't do something, use that as inspiration to prove them wrong.
Okay.
I'm constantly put up against barriers in my life, man. People are always saying,
really?
hey, you can't fucking do that. Do you know what I say to them?
Fair enough. I probably can't.
Hey, thanks for fueling my rocket to the fucking moon. My haters are my inspiration. All of these fucking these bitches on the comments who go, these guys don't know what they're talking about. Who say this isn't funny.
Yeah, you couldn't be more wrong.
Well, no, you're our fucking fuel, right?
Yeah, you're my petrol, and I'm the tank.
Damn right. And we're now shooting to the fucking stars. And the more you fucking give us hate, the more we're fucking out here living
Thanks
it.
for the diesel fuel.
Living it. Let's put a fucking beat over this and say one to the fuck the haters.
No, thank the haters for hating.
Oh yeah, thank the haters. Not
no,
fuck.
and it's like that. But actually, because you've been hating us so much,
It's that.
it's that.
That you are our fucking fuel to the fucking top, man.
Yeah.
Fucking top.
You are our unleaded. Petrol.
Unleaded petrol.
You're literally petrol.
You're
in our
petrol.
tank.
You're petrol in our tank.
Petrol in our pants.
Yeah, your pants petrol.
This is from Jerry Seinfeld. We've got Jerry Seinfeld. He's been very charming.
Hey, what? Hey, what are you doing here?
But
Hey, how does he do it?
No, that's not it at all. Can you do a Jerry Seinfeld impression? For
I'm fucking working here.
No, he's not that.
Hey, you gotta fucking... What's the deal with that kind of thing?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Try and guess what he's like. Do it in what you guess Jerry Seinfeld sounds like.
What's the deal with all these immigrants?
He's not Woody Allen.
Some of the events in the Olympics don't make sense to me. Like in the Winter Olympics, they have that biathlon that combines cross-country skiing with shooting a gun. How many alpine snipers are into this? It's like combining swimming and strangling a guy. Now, I thought the same... Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Well, you and Jerry are clearly uneducated about the Nordic way. And me, I have Nordic Spirit, literally coming out of my pockets.
Addicted.
Look at that.
You have an addiction.
Ghastly addicted to the fuckers. Yeah. Well, look. Something's weird, therefore it's stupid. Jerry's doing a bit here. You're not doing a bit.
No, I'm sincerely.
You're sincerely agreeing with him.
No, it's like
it's a bit crazy, but hey, nothing good ever came from being normal, man. Nothing good ever. Good stuff comes from
what about clean tap
floating the
water?
boat out there.
Clean tap water.
That ain't normal.
They're not armpit fighting when they make the pipes.
Plumbing. We used to shit in holes, and then someone went, "Why don't we shit in pipes?" And all of the villagers went, "This guy, lock him up in the fucking
loony bin,
in the tree
in
hut
the
that
toilet.
we've got for madmen.
Okay.
Put him in the cave." It's a bit weird, therefore it's stupid. That's my least favorite adjective that people use. Is weird. Doesn't mean anything. When someone says a film's a bit weird, I'm like, okay.
No, sorry.
Okay, it's a bit weird. So what does that mean? Nothing.
Odd, unsettling.
Nothing.
That's what I mean.
Unsettling's different.
I'm not doing it like that's weird and kind of.
That's what you're doing.
I'm not like cringing out. I'm like that's really odd.
That's
why have we got a shooting element to skiing? What were you doing that made you come up with this? Hunting who?
Elk.
Well, I think it might be actually much more of a sinister thing.
Right.
Hunting people.
You think it's a kind of
in the 20th
rich
century.
people hunting poor people? Could be.
I think it's just quite odd to have I guess there is archery in the normal Olymp.
Okay, I'm starting to not forgive you anymore. This is like, we've been very tolerant at the top of your Olympicism, but this is just getting a bit fucking dark now.
In the regular, I don't care actually, I'm an Olympicist.
Fair.
Fuck it. This is a quote from Torval and Dean. They're back again. And they are truly the Beckhams of the ice world.
The Beckhams of the ice world, everyone. Hopefully
The
you
power
won't go
couple.
through the same issues that the Beckhams are currently going through.
Squeaky clean PR they got with Torval and Dean.
They did, yes.
Suspiciously squeaky, actually.
I think
Everyone
they're
loves
just
them.
bang on average people who are good at a sport, really.
Well, they're not average.
Go
Anything
on.
they excel.
What are they saying?
We've never felt strongly about what we were doing. It was only other people who felt it was a gamble. Slightly self-indulgent there from Dean.
Wait, what? That's the quote?
We always felt strongly about what we were doing. It was only other people who felt it was a gamble.
That's the most boring quote I've ever heard. Wait, say it again. Why are you out here telling me that quote, Torval and Dean? Say it again.
We always felt strongly about what we were doing. It was only other people who felt it was a gamble.
What a pointless thing
I
to
don't know
say.
what you're talking about.
What are you fucking...
You're not invited back.
Why are you... Well, Torval and Dean are now on the
Bollocks.
blacklist.
Yeah, they are. Well, actually,
it
makes sense that there's
What-
no dirt on them.
what are
They're
they-
the most boring people
Yeah, they're
that
boring.
have ever lived.
Wait, what's the first bit?
We always felt strongly about what
We felt passionate about
what we were doing.
ice skating. Other people thought it was risky
A
getting
gamble.
into it. Yeah, cool. Welcome
you
to
can
the,
have-
That's the Olympics.
Great, yeah.
Good.
Next.
Well, that concludes our quotes section. So let's get into the nuts and bolts of Thinker's Corner, or the bobs and the skis. So where was it invented? What happened? Where did it come from?
I don't know what you're talking
Obviously,
Where was what invented?
What do you mean? The Winter Olympics?
Oh, fine. My apologies.
Obviously the Summer Olympics you got from the ancient Greeks and then modernized, etc. But the Winter Olympics is a far newer thing, isn't it? So it was officially invented.
Don't know.
You don't know, clearly.
Don't know anything.
Well, they didn't. Yeah, it was new.
What are you talking about?
I'm being clear. So it was officially invented, or its first outing was in 1924 in France.
Okay.
But unofficially, they were sneaking winter sports into the Olympics for over 20 years before that and pretending it was a separate thing. Figure skating was in the 1908 and 1920 Summer Olympics, and ice hockey debuted in the 1920 Summer Olympics. So then in 1924, the IOC, the Internet, don't fucking fall asleep on me.
Slightly bored.
This is interesting history. Where did it come from? Look, this is the only bit that's... Do you not want to get our background
Go on,
in
then.
here?
Just make it as quick as you can.
In 1924, the IOC let them have it as like the International Winter Sports Week, right? But then it was a hit, so they then dubbed it the first Winter Olympic Games. Why did it happen?
Wow.
Well, Norway, Sweden, and Finland wouldn't shut up about their winter sports and how important it was that they got their show as well.
Right.
Honestly, technology was an important part of this as well, because
Why-
by the early 1900s, railways made alpine towns accessible, ski equipment was improving, and artificial rinks existed, so spectators could actually get to watch the events. And that is why and where the Winter Olympics developed. Charlie,
I truly
your
don't think-
petulance throughout all of this has been absolutely obscene, given
Sorry.
we are an investigation podcast and we're going to do a poll. Were you interested in what I just said there?
I really think you're going to lose this one heavily.
If it's yes, comment skis Y.
That's the most
If
bored
it's-
I've ever been in any episode we've done.
If it's no,
Ever.
comment frown N.
So what an amazing story. is this Australian guy called Steve Bradbury.
Yes.
Right? Not Steve Cadbury. He's not a bar of chocolate.
That laugh.
He basically, to put it simply and non-boringly, he
Don't fucking come at me like that.
He was in the final of the speed skating, which is where they essentially do what the velodrome does in the Summer Olympics, but they're on ice skates. They're just going around in sort of...
Laps.
Yeah, what is the shape of that?
A circle, man.
Similar.
You're fucking overthinking it.
They go
You
around
are.
in a circle on skates and they
What were
race.
you, like an oval? What were you
An
trying
oval.
to find?
They go around an
Right.
oval shape of ice and as fast as they can, and whoever goes first
You forgot what
wins
an
the
oval
gold
is.
medal. Now, Stephen Bradbury is Australian, and there's very little ice over there. It's absolutely roasting. I'm actually going to be there in a couple of weeks.
It's not called the cold back. I guess the
called the hot
outback
back.
doesn't really. Yeah, go on. Well, you know.
So, Steve Bradbury is an Australian bogan. I can say that because I am Australian.
You can, yeah.
He's a lovely man,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know his ice from his fucking
Slushies.
tea.
Yep. Fine. Yeah, no, we're good. man. We're good. We're having a lovely time together.
He came, he came. Basically, everybody else fell out. We'll put the video here.
Yeah.
He was in a race against some real skaters.
Yep.
And they.
He was in
all-
the final, which is
He's done
it's
all
not
right to
saying
get there.
nothing. He wasn't. I think he wasn't necessarily the best in the world, but he's
was
not
far from
bad. He's
He-
not, as you've said, he did know his ice from his tea. He wasn't just this moron who rocked up.
No. To actually get it bang on,
Please.
the other four finalists were so focused on passing each other on the ice that one fell and they all dominoed.
That happens a lot in speed skating. You get
Mm-hmm.
like one takeout and you take the rest of the pack out.
Like a kind of flock of starling. They followed each other into the abyss.
Mm.
Stephen was a crow. Now,
Yes, he was.
he's the namesake of the Australian. So obviously, Stephen rises to the occasion, takes gold. He's now the namesake of the Australian phrase "doing a Bradbury," meaning to unexpectedly come out on top due to the misfortune of others. Now, I'd like to know what is doing a Milner and what is doing a Kerwin.
Doing a Milner is probably defecating in a public space.
No, it's being
whilst-
falsely accused of that.
Okay, being falsely accused of
I've
wrongdoing.
actually done it in the toilet.
Okay, well,
I get
you know,
being framed.
not sure about
Doing
that.
a Kerwin is mispronouncing a word. So if you're trying to say
Okay.
like, "I'm going to the shots, but does anyone want anything?" You'd be saying, "I'm showing to the gops." Does
does
anybody
anyone blunt anything?
Yeah. And then you'd be
Okay.
like, "Sorry, I did a
I've done a
Kerwin.
Kerwin.
I
yeah.
have a speech impediment."
But then I'd probably say I've done like a work and
and then you're in a permanent lap of
state of back and
speech
forth
dysphoria.
Yeah, and then eventually I'll just end up going blah, 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 blah.
and choking on your own tongue.
That's doing a Kerwin.
Yeah.
It's having such a speech impediment that you eventually choke on your own tongue.
And doing a Milner is being falsely accused of.
Doing a Kerwin is standing on business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you just
doing a
did you-
Milner?
Did you find out about that phrase just because I said it earlier? I think you might have done.
You have such a low opinion of me. You think
Is
I'm...
panning on Stisness. I mean,
no. Yeah, doing a Kerwin is standing on business.
and your business
And my business
is biscuits and Top Gear.
Yeah, but I'm not sure when this became like a roast podcast. But kind of, we can do a roast
Doing Milner's
section.
a bigger fucking pussy.
Doing a Milner is like fucking being late to somewhere and then being late to
lateness now.
being late to somewhere
Because I
and then
moved
being
house
like
and I'm a bit late often.
is being late.
I'm
and
always
then,
late.
and then coming
Should
in
we
and being
talk- let's
like,
acknowledge that online.
Oh no, just I did so much drugs last night. Now I can't fucking see
We're
anything.
doing real slander.
Doing a Milner is buying everything in an off license.
Doing Cohen is having one friend.
Doing a Milner is being one of the best men I know.
Doing Cohen is being a really good friend.
Let's dive into some more on the Winter Olympics in Thinker's Corner. Here we are with Avery Brundage and his Winter Olympic hate
Sorry, I
train.
thought I was just sat next to Jon Snow.
Yeah, well, quite sleek broadcasting if you ask me.
Quite impressive.
Quite impressive. Wow, give this guy a
Job at the Beeb.
at the Beeb. More of an ITV man myself.
Aye.
The news at 10. Right. President of the IOC from 1952 to 1972 had some issues with the commercialization of sport and the loss of amateurism in the Olympics. He had huge gripes with skiing, as athletes would display corporate sponsors on their skis, which would be visible when they jumped. For instance, Coca-Cola or Cheetos. Quote, "They go on with my disapproval and will get no support from me." Avery on alpine skiing events in the 1968 Winter Olympics in Grenoble. Another quote, "There was cheating and all the medals should be returned." Avery post-Grenoble Olympics on every Winter Olympics event that took place there. Avery was reportedly suspicious of all female athletes, suspecting that the majority were men in disguise, as well as reportedly a Nazi sympathizer.
confusing because he sounds like he's a kind of commie, if I can say that.
You can.
He doesn't like brands. That's a commie.
But that's
move,
a big
right?
part of the Olympics. It's non-professional.
Get over it.
What you want? So you just won? Oh, the half pipe
Honda.
presented by Whatsits.
Yes.
Coming up next is the men's 200 Lurpak freestyle. oh, look! And now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go down to the Reebok bobsled.
Yeah,
that sounds quite
fucking
good.
like stop. It doesn't have to be some like weird like 1912 fucking everyone in like a red ancient ski suit. Why can't we all go in like a sort of tango packet? You heard me.
You want to wear a well? Then that's
This
your
guy- well,
that's your prerogative.
I don't like this guy because he sounds grumpy as hell, and also like, just ignore the kind of Sprite logo on this guy's bum and watch him ski.
Yeah, look,
That's my angle.
But I agree with the non-commercialization of the fucking games, man. It's the Olympic Games.
Yeah, it doesn't. As long as they're not for me.
You really want advertising to come to the Olympics? You
Hear me out.
fucking fascist.
Hear me now.
Fair enough.
What I'm saying is, I don't want them to literally be going down the hill in like a Whatsits mascot costume.
Literally what you just said.
As a crisp. But I wouldn't mind a Whatsits logo on his arm. I don't want him to
I
go
would.
down like a kind of like foot, like Gunnosaurus for the Arsenal mascot, where he's like as a
right.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
I don't want them to like be in like a Pepsi can flying down the hill. But I don't mind a bit of sponsorship if it's going to improve the quality of the equipment and get more people down the slope.
the issue of the Winter Games isn't to get more people down the slope. They're not at the top being like, Christ, we've just got to get more people down this slope.
No, but
with the best skiers in the world being like, how can we get more people down the
Need
slope?
more money.
No, we don't need more money in it.
No, but get more people involved. Like more money,
No.
more money, more problems, as is famously said.
What does that mean?
More money?
More problems, you fucking sorry, can't
No,
say.
no money
You
means-
fucking idiot. Didiot, you're a didiot.
What's that? A diddling idiot.
Yep.
Right. No money, no problems. More money, lots of problems. Okay, yeah, fine. It's the opposite of
Brilliant.
that.
You've
then.
misunderstood more money, more problems, haven't you? Did
It's
you
the
think it
opposite
meant?
of that.
Did you think it meant more money, less problems?
I did.
What would mo mean?
More.
Okay, fine, yeah. Marginally less. Yeah, no.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having a bit of sponsorship in the Olympic Games. It doesn't need to be some stupid ancient Greek bollocks. It can just be like,
Yes,
we
it
are
does.
where we are. Everyone's got a phone.
It needs to be ancient Greek bollocks. That's exactly what it needs to be. It needs to be. It should be men in pants throwing plates and like using a
I
stick.
think that denies the existence of time.
Okay, well, so you're happy with
We're all on
the Olympics?
We've all got electric cars and TikTok and
So let's give up the
vapes.
Olympics, presented by Marmite, brought to you by Tango Fizzy Ice Blast. We're now going to go down to the skeleton, which surprisingly is brought to you by Kellogg's Crunchy Cornflakes. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
The more brands,
that sounds
the more
shit.
the merrier.
That sounds fucking dreadful, and I hate every part of that. The Olympics should be non-professional, which I agree with. I don't think football should be in the fucking Olympics. You can't be
professional.
What do you don't get paid for the sport.
Oh, do you not?
No, that's the whole point of it.
Well, I know an Olympian that you know, Sholto.
We did meet an Olympian, not us together.
Well, individually, we've met an Olympian. He's a rower, and
He is.
I know
and a
him.
lovely man.
And I mean, would you say, no disrespect to Sholto, but
Yeah.
of any Olympic sport to be an Olympian in, I would least like to be a rower.
Bollocks. Rowers
Looks
are
shite.
It doesn't
Only
look
about 8
shite.
people do it. No offense, Sholto.
Only about 8 people do it. So you're saying it's easy to be an Olympic
the sample,
rower?
yeah, honestly, and the
Fuck
same
off,
the same
man.
goes for a lot of
You are.
sports. Please, sample set is like everyone plays football. About 9 people do rowing. Therefore, if you're an Olympic rower, great, you're better than like 4 people.
I'm just going to leave that shit as it is. Just let
I
it stink
actually
out
think
the
a lot
toilet.
of our people then will know what I mean,
I know what you mean. It's obviously it's a less popular sport than football.
and therefore it's a lot easier to be in the Olympics because there's less people doing it.
Easier to be in the Olympics than what? The England national football team?
Yeah,
Maybe. But
way easier.
It's such a pointless
Infinitely
comparison.
easier.
And all it does is undermine the hard work of the people who try. And is that what you want to be? You want to be there slashing their ankles with your blade going, ha ha.
Yeah,
well,
with
you're
my-
not footballer, are
with
you?
my Dunlop axe.
Yeah, you're done. Thanks. Yeah, fuck the commercialization of it. There should be no brands allowed anywhere near it, and it should be all amateur.
And
Football shouldn't be allowed in the Olympics.
Disagree.
They have their time. They have their fame and fortune. Don't let them in the Olympics. It's for everyone else.
It's the gorgeous game.
It's for everyone else, the Olympics, and you're ruining it by bringing in Cheetos and football. So now we're going to get on our chairlift and go up to the top of Patreon Valley, and then we're going to ski down it.
Okay.
The Patreon Valley is frozen over. The lake is frozen.
How are the people getting
The
on?
hut people cannot fish for their food.
Are they? They must be free. They haven't got heaters or anything.
They haven't got heaters or anything.
They huddling like penguins.
Some of them are dying.
Oh.
But no fear. Something will come
Has
soon.
Mount Ron had anything to do with any of this?
Mount Ron is now dormant. There was the lava flow, but given the massive influx of cold weather, it's kind of frozen over all the lava and everything's
Well,
fine
so
now.
it's like unbelievably, almost scientifically impossibly cold.
Accidentally, given the topics we've chosen, Patreon Valley is going through very severe weather changes, but we can't do much about that.
Microclimate.
We can't do much about that.
We can't.
But what we can do is answer some of your questions. As ever, subscribe to the Patreon, where we do a bonus episode every week that comes out on a Tuesday. This week's is Charlie had a sex dream about me.
Yeah.
So that's obviously compulsory viewing for some. You get a free episode. You get fucking ad-free episodes. You
Chat.
get group chat, and you
I'm
get
having
on
a
these-
burger with a guy who I have messaged
You've messaged the burger
I
guy.
messaged him, he hasn't
Good.
replied.
We're
Maybe-
going to go for a burger with a guy probably
on Patreon.
Yes, which will be fun.
So there's kind of meals and trips and chatting.
And you could end up like Joseph Carway. If you could pick a wife from any Winter Olympic sport at random, and you have to just hope for the best, which sport are you picking? For example, toboggan for big ass, curling for good sweeping skills.
I'm going to answer this one earnestly.
Me too.
I think I would like her to be a cross-country skier,
Why?
because I think that is a sport that requires a lot of patience, and I can be hard work. I'll be the first to admit that. But I have a heart of gold, and I'm willing to love. I will put everything into our love.
Lovely.
How about you?
Skeleton, big bums. Now, Morgan has asked, in the way that the Summer Olympics add some unusual sports now and then, such as breakdances and skateboarding, what winter activities would you like to be added to the Winter Olympics? For example, snowman building, sledding, or snowball fights.
Okay, I like snowman building.
I like snowball fights.
That, because imagine how, like, to the nth degree.
We're applying the nth degree.
We are.
Okay, well, we'll have to do
The
the nth
pros
degree
of
sound
that-
effect then.
Okay, what's that? Is that like kind of like
That's just our nth degree bell.
okay, nth degree bell?
We've rung the nth degree bell.
If you took that to the nth degree bell, you would. I imagine that the kind of the Dagestan team, for example, would be like the scariest. It'd be like the film Dodgeball. Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
The most amazing kind of Romanian fucking like.
Yeah.
You get some absolute units coming through.
Eastern Europe, I imagine, would do very well in the
Some
snowball fights.
granite fucking heavy.
Putting
snowballs.
like fucking stones in them.
I think that wouldn't be allowed, but there might be.
They'd fucking
It'd be
do
hard
it.
to police
Putting
it.
razor blades in them, peeing on them,
Peeing on them.
peeing on them.
So there's pea balls.
The pea balls, pea razory snowballs.
Okay, yeah. So it'd be quite treacherous but exciting. It'd be like the kind of Colosseum.
Yeah.
The Colosseum.
Oh god, we love it. We really fucking love it, don't we? That's why you fucking watch Colosseum.
The Colosseum.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's how we do it. We can maybe make the Colosseum, which is just a dome of snow with kind of igloo-like seating in it, and that's where we get all these kind of more hobbyist games in there. So we've got snow. We can do
Yeah, that's
snowman
good.
building, but there's kind of an aggressive element to it.
There's a hiding round where like those
Hide and seek.
the pictures where more camouflage, the camouflage round where you know how you have like snow leopards who are kind of blending into the rock.
Yeah.
We have different nations try and blend into the snow,
And we release a snow leopard.
and we release a snow leopard, and if you don't get mauled, you win.
You win, yeah. And I actually
It's
saw there
kinda
was
like-
a video of someone who's just been mauled by a snow leopard recently.
Really?
Didn't have a face.
Really?
Yeah, pretty harrowing.
You know, are you getting this complete diversion? But are you getting those? Have you seen the video I sent you of the AI talking food stuff? Did you like it?
Was it relevant
I
to the...
love it. No.
Okay.
It's just this like guys. I'm sure someone's seen it. My algorithm, because I just keep watching all of them. It's like shouting food, like a kind of steak on a chopping board. Will be like, "I'm full of juices. Don't cut me. Bleed me dry. I'm chicken. Please don't squeeze me." Or it's like a kind of. There's a penis one. There's one where there's a talking shower. It's this AI talking stuff, and it's like, I'm dark chocolate. I'm full of cocoa. I'm white chocolate. You're nothing. Have you seen any of that?
No, other than the ones that you sent me.
It's really, really good.
It's
the
no
best use of
surprise that
AI
your
that I've seen.
algorithm is just a mess of like.
It's kind of monsters.
Sweets that speak.
It's massive animals
Sweets
in
and
the sea.
showers that speak. What a surprise. I'm this and I'm a shower. No, I'm chocolate. That's ridiculous.
And I got animals in the sea and like Amazon.
What do they do?
They're not real. They're AI.
Brilliant. What do they do?
Just like they leap out of the ocean and they kind of like scream.
We've got our skis on and we're doing that thing when skiers go up the mountain by the side.
It's
Whatever
exhausting
that's
but
called.
noble work.
It's exhausting but noble work because how more noble going to get is to when you get to the top and is revealed the most gorgeous pieces past you've ever seen.
Precisely.
The flower,
Is it a Parthenon or is it more of a kind of like ice sheet glacier piece?
but the flowers persist by some sort of
Wow.
magical.
Okay, so it's like it's an
intervention.
enchanted land.
Yes, they're growing through the ice, like kissed kissed with frost and icicles, and it's gorgeous. So here we are in Pieces Pasture, and it's time for Charlie and I to summarize our thoughts about the Winter Olympics with some pieces that we've each written before. To kick us off, we're going to start with my piece, which is called The Winter Olympics, and it's by me. And we're going to head down to the double luge now, when we're in for a very special treat, as for the first time ever, we've mic'd up the athletes so we can hear exactly what kind of communication it takes to get down that perilous ice track. And looks like Team GB are lined up and ready to go now, so let's head down to the action.
One, two, three, luge!
And lie on me.
Yep.
Lovely. Okay, left turn coming up, and... Ah! Okay, good line. Let's...
I need to tell you something.
Get away. We got a sharp right turn coming now.
I slept with your dad.
And turn. What? Ah! You slept with my dad?
I'm so sorry, I don't know how it happened. He came up to our room in the village to wish you luck and...
40-degree vortex in one. Ah! Go on.
And it just happened. I don't know. I think I was just nervous for today.
Hairpin. Ah! What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you telling me this now?
This is where I feel closest to you. The only time I feel we can truly connect, you know?
Whilst we're on top of each other, hurtling down a labyrinth coming up. Ah! Ah!
Maybe I was trying to get closer to you by having sex with your dad. You're not the same on and off the ice. You're distant. It makes me lonely.
2 more turns and we're there.
I just want things to change between us. I want a different...
Ah! Okay, if we just make it through this, I promise I'll be more present off the ice, okay? Can you just focus on the last turn and not fuck my dad again, please?
Okay, I'm really happy we...
Ah!
Oh my god, we won! We won! Man, we won gold! We won it! We're the winners!
I know. It was all part of the plan.
You mean...
That's right. It was me last night, wearing an incredibly lifelike mask of my dad. That is what we needed, and we've achieved Olympic glory.
You're a genius.
No. We are. And that's that.
Wow.
That's what happens on the double luge.
What does it mean?
A question that we thought about before has now been answered. What goes on the double luge? What communication's going on? That's what's
Confessions
happening.
of a dad.
Confessions. I imagine...
Lover.
Yeah. If I was... I imagine they're pretty close.
Have you me almost in that story?
Yeah.
You definitely deceived me into sex.
I think we can call that. I don't think we need to bring up.
But for the sake of a gold medal, is it worth it?
You were happy with it.
Yeah, and now the adrenaline's worn off, and I feel.
And now you're like,
I feel
actually,
kind of sullied.
You violated me.
Yeah, I feel like you violated.
Well,
me.
that's also a comment on what it takes to achieve Winter Olympic glory.
Sexual assault.
Sometimes it takes a bit of sexual assault to get there.
Right. This is my piece. It's called Winter Olympics, and it's by me. I love my girlfriend so much. She's so funny and silly and cool. The apple of my eye. My little Granny Smith. She's not a granny though. She's like 26. Anyway, everything's great basically. Everything except this one thing. She's got this Eddie the Eagle addiction. She's well into him. It started off with little things. Watching old videos of his jumps on the skybox, pausing the bits where he was smiling and zooming in on his teeth. Then it got worse. She deteriorated basically. Started buying merch and stuff. Eddie the Eagle duvet. Eddie the Eagle lava lamp. She even started calling me Eddie the Eagle. That's not my fucking name. I'm Charlie. The worst bit's the Eddie the Eagle toys. Do you remember those bobblehead things that you put in the front of your car? She's got like 100 of those, but with his head on. She made them herself, so they're all mangled and scary. Like that bit in Toy Story. It's horrible. I used to like Saturdays. I'd have eggs and soldiers and watch Dick and Dom. Now I spend it helping her assemble and clean the little Eddie the Eagles. She tells me she wants to be able to see her face in each one. It's starting to feel like they're her boyfriends. And I'm just a little boy.
Olympic fever can go too far. If you love the Winter Olympics or the characters within the Winter Olympics a bit too much, then you can lose sight of reality and the people that
boyfriend.
and the people that you love.
Yeah.
Harrowing, Charlie.
Awful.
Any personal experience in that?
My girlfriend just sort of moved on.
Yeah, I thought it might be
She just moved on.
Right. Okay, but to a real person, not kind of an Eddie the Eagle figure.
No, that would be way more insulting if she just like fell in love with like Jensen Button.
Jensen Button.
Ridiculous name.
Jensen Button.
Jensen Button.
Jensen Button.
I mean, there's surname Button.
Shut up.
You can't really have a name with the surname Button that isn't mental.
Ahmed Button.
Ahmed Button. That's still quite
of course it's mental.
It's not as bad as Jensen, though.
Jensen Button.
Jensen Button. The English Jensen Button.
English Jensen
What's your
Button.
name? I'm Jensen Button.
I'm Jensen Button. What do you mean you're Jensen? Pleased to meet you, Jensen Button, calling for service here. What are you talking about? Fuck off.
Jensen
What a
Button.
stupid name.
Mr. Button.
Yeah. What a fucking... I reckon... Let's fucking clip this. We'll put this out as about Winter
Fuck
Olympics. Fuck off, Jensen Button. What a load of shit. What a stupid name. He's a nice guy, though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Why?
Just nice. Yeah. Just gives that kind
Are we covering? No, let's not cover ourselves. You've got a stupid name, Jensen.
Yeah, no, fuck the net. Yeah, fine. Fuck Jensen Button.
Okay.
What have we learned about the Winter Olympics this week, Charlie?
We've learned that what needs to happen to liven up the sport is, well, firstly, shout out to Torval and Dean, even though they are very boring.
Yep.
Secondly, the Colosseum.
Yes.
We need to build a kind of it's kind of a wee party element to the whole thing, where you get a kind of hodgepodge of small, fun games.
Yeah. So we get how to improve
camo round, snowball fight,
snowman building,
hide and seek, kind of snow angels, I guess.
Yep.
Digging a hole with only your hands and your mouth.
Yeah. So
digging a hole with only your mouth.
That's good.
Biting down into the snow, because it will work.
It will
or
work.
blowing into it if your teeth
will work.
hurt.
And I'm sure those with larger mouths and stronger
Unfair
teeth will be
advantage.
better.
Yeah.
We're not going to say which nation that is, but we're all thinking of one, aren't we?
France?
No, I don't think France.
Who are you thinking?
I don't know. No one. It was a joke.
France.
Yeah, France.
I think France.
So in how to improve and modernize the Winter Olympics, we're going to get people, normal people, playing along with the Olympians to understand how good they are at it.
Yeah, that's good. That's an important one.
Do the Colosseum, and then I think that's going to bring us to what we need for the Winter Olympics.
We need to initiate these changes to make it take it to the next level.
Absolutely. Well, happy Winter Olympics, everyone. I hope you're all excited for 2 weeks of fun and games.
He's having a do. If you want to go, then just DM him.
Just DM me if you fancy.
Can we make that happen?
Yeah, we can make that happen. If you want to come to my Winter Olympics opening ceremony party, drop me a DM and we'll probably get you there. As ever, love you, Charlie.
Love you too.
See you next week.
It's out on Charlie Investigate. They're gonna find the truth and tell you straight. They're exploring themselves and the universe. Andrew's spoiled, Charlie's even worse. The meaning of life, they're gonna find out. So sit back and listen, you big trout. That's it up from me anyway. What the bloody hell? They're investigating today.